Hey guys, it's Melissa. Happy Friday. I promised I would get on here live this week, and I am so glad I finally made it just in the nick of time. It has been a crazy week, but I don't like to miss you on Facebook Live. So figured I'd pop in, give you a couple quick tips on making stickers, how to make them as high quality and as quickly as you can, okay? So you guys know I have been talking about online labels for years. They are my favorite. They have the best, widest assortment of sticker paper. It always cuts easily. It prints really well. And so today I'm going to show you how to be super efficient when you're making lots of stickers, okay? So with the holidays coming up, and hopefully you're getting ready for the holiday already because it's going to be a holiday season, I think, that like we've never seen before, right? Okay, so lots of homemade stuff this year. If you are looking to add a little extra something to your things that you are making, put these on a tag, add it to the items that you're selling, slap it on the front of the package. These, thank you for shopping small. What else do they say? Shop small. Thank you for supporting my small business. Handmade with love. Thank you for supporting my small business. Oh, there's 4 different ones. But anyway, special delivery is the other one. Okay, so these come into Silhouette Studio, and I'll throw the link in the comments because I forgot to add it here. Literally, they already have the offset, everything around. I did not do anything except size and just position them in Silhouette Studio. But I want to make a whole bunch because if I'm like you and you have an Etsy shop or a Facebook store, it's going to go crazy this holiday, right? Okay, yes, right? Positive thinking? Okay, so what we're going to do is print out a whole bunch of these. So I have printed, well, there's 4 sheets here. I'm using, this is the craft sticker paper, if you like that look. And I also printed a couple on just the plain white. This is matte. There's also glossy. You can do this whether you have a laser printer or an inkjet. I have an inkjet, a couple inkjets. So that's what I use, but Online Labels has options for both, okay? So all the paper, sticker paper comes from Online Labels. In Silhouette Studio, this is what it looks like. It's all just set up. I literally, like I said, I just pulled them in, sized. The cut lines were already on. The offset was already there. So it's all ready to go. And now I'm going to show you how you can quickly do this. So did you know that you can actually print stickers, cut stickers without a cutting mat? They are a lined material, right? Like this is the lining. So that means that you can kiss cut without a cutting mat. The reason that I like doing this without a cutting mat is 1, it speeds the process up tremendously. You don't have to try to line it up on the mat, load the mat, wait for the mat to finish, load the next one. You can literally just load, cut, unload, load, keep, it keeps cutting. The other thing is if you have sticker sheets on a cutting mat and the cutting mat is too sticky, what ends up happening when you pull it up, it gets curled, right? Nobody wants a curled sticker sheet. So this way, when you avoid the mat completely, you don't have that problem. So let me show you how this happens. As I said, I printed multiple copies. I literally just stacked these in my printer, said print 5 of them, okay? So now I'm just gonna go in Silhouette Studio and I'm gonna use the same design every time, and I'm just gonna continue to click send. As long as nothing changes in the software, you can continue to click send. Now, if you have a Cameo 3 or 2, you'll have a repeat job on your machine, but the Cameo 4 does not have that. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to pull you a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing here. So first thing that you wanna do is make sure that this right roller is pulled in, okay? So that way it holds the material. See how it's pulled in? Okay, once it's in, and if you're not sure how to move it, you hold down the gray lock, pull it until you get to one of these little divots, okay? And then lock it back in place. Now, on the Cameo 4, you have this, oh my gosh, little matte sensor. You may not have even noticed it. It's this very small little matte sensor here, which started operating with the most recent firmware version. And watch this magic. So you press the load button, and then you get a couple of seconds that you can line up your material, holding it with 2 hands so it goes in evenly, and then it automatically starts feeding it in. So now I can just press send, this is going to find my registration marks, and then it will begin cutting, okay? Once this is done, I can load my next sheet. So I'm just gonna have all my sheets all ready to go, and I can load them in. Now you're probably wondering, because I know people always are, what are your cut settings? My cut settings for the white material, the white sticker sheet, and this craft sticker sheet are blade of 2, force 14, speed 8, okay? Now the speed is variable based on how intricate your stickers are. I could probably speed this up a little bit, but it does have some kind of smaller areas, so I just kept it on 8, but you could put this all the way up to 30 if you wanted, if you were really in a rush. So once this finishes, let's watch how easy it is to add the next, load in the next sheet. So while we're waiting for that, I'm just gonna show you, once they pop out, see how the sticker just comes right off there? Okay, so this is called a kiss cut. Kiss cut is when the blade cuts the top layer of material, in this case the sticker material, but does not cut through the lining, okay? And you can do kiss cuts, you can cut without a cutting mat on any material that does not have a lining. You can also do pop-out cuts. Now, if you wanted to cut your stickers all the way through, which I personally don't like doing because I think it's difficult to get the backing off of it. Okay, so these are done. Fine. Okay, I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna press load again. I'm gonna load this one in. And I'm just gonna press send again in the software, okay? And it's gonna keep going. Now I'm connected by Bluetooth, so you could connect by USB as well if you wanted, but all of these sheets have the registration marks. Everything is exactly the same because I printed them all at the same time. I literally just stuck them all in there, all right? Now here's the thing. You could do the same thing again. If you exported this file from Silhouette Studio as a PDF to your computer and then sent it to Staples or some other print, office store that will print for you, you could print a whole bulk of them, bring it back, and then cut them, okay? So you can do remote printing, all right? So someone's asking, I cut with the lid up, but should I remove it completely? So first of all, I don't have my overhead lights on for a reason. This material is not going to give you a reflection or a glare because it's not glossy, but if you are cutting with overhead lights and glossy material, which again, I'm not using glossy today, but you may either want to pull the lid out this way, which will cut the shadow when the machine is trying to register on the registration mark, or if you have a Cameo 3 or 2, yes, put the lid down. The problem is if you do that sometimes, then you don't have enough light, okay? So just be aware of that. The other thing is, if you have a Cameo 4, you may have noticed that sometimes, well, let's pick the white one this time so you can see. Oh, I already did a white one. Okay, so let's just do this one. If you have a Cameo 4, you may notice that sometimes the registration marks give you a problem when you're using a cutting mat. That's because the machine is actually finding the edge of the mat grid. It's trying to register this little black grid. So by not even using a mat, you take that issue out of the equation altogether, okay? So don't be scared to cut without a mat. It's actually very efficient and it's a really great option if you're trying to speed up your production, okay? This can be done, cutting without a mat can be done with vinyl, heat transfer vinyl. As I said, any lined material. If you want to cut paper without a cutting mat, which is also possible, you need to use the pop-out cut setting. That's a whole different tutorial for a whole different day, okay? So, anyway, as you guys can see, I'm going to try to pull you back here so hopefully I can get back in the picture. As you can see, a very fast way to make a whole bunch of stickers, okay? I just want to show you a close-up. Again, I almost exclusively use Online Labels sticker paper because of just how easily this cuts, okay? And how beautifully they print, all right? I don't have any kind of fancy printer. I have a Canon and I have an HP. It'll be easier if I show you this one because then you'll be able to see that. Okay. All right. So that's what my little quick tip for you today. If you want to get your stickers printed and cut very quickly, do it without the cutting mat. All right. And get high quality paper. And we'll do this last one just because it'll be fast. Okay. Now, to make this even faster, or if you don't want to have your computer right next to you, and I can't do it because I'm using my phone so you guys can see me, but you can use the Silhouette Go app as basically a remote start. So if you had your computer over on your desk, or let's say you were, I don't know, at your friend's house and you didn't bring your computer, and this was on the cloud, this design was on the cloud, you could then tell it that you wanted to send it from there, okay? So again, just another option. Now while we're waiting for this, I'll try to answer a couple of your questions. I know there's been a lot. Oh, and I should mention, I'm gonna try to get to do a few extra lives next week just because I know I haven't seen you guys in a while. Monday, I'm hoping to be live. It'll probably be earlier than normal, so just be on the lookout for that. Trying to think what else. Yesterday, Bob was like, Melissa, you missed a blog post. I have not missed writing a blog post or putting something new on the blog in almost 7 years. But things are a little nutty right now, so sorry about that. Figured you guys would be all right. You know, there's like 2,000 blog posts on the blog for you, so one day we'll be okay. All right, okay, questions. Oh yeah, if you're wondering like how I got started on this, go back and watch the beginning of the video and you'll be able to see the whole thing because this is a live video. So once I end, which is going to be in a minute as soon as this is done, then you'll be able to rewatch the whole thing. And all of the Silhouette School Facebook Live videos are always on the Facebook page. So just go to Silhouette School Facebook page and on the left-hand side it says videos, and all dating back to however long we've been doing Facebook Lives, which is several years, they're all there. Okay, so see, they all print exactly the same. Isn't that awesome? Okay, you guys, if you need sticker paper, head over to Online Labels. I threw the link up top. They are perfect for all your stickers. You can, like I said, these are great for cards, tags, planner stickers. Who needs a planner? I'm really hoping I can use my planner in 2021. I don't know about you guys. Anyway. All right, you guys, I hope you have a fabulous weekend. Have a happy Halloween. Stay safe. Wear your mask. See you soon.